Everyone, welcome back to another great special on Valentine's Day at Raihana's Cuisines. Today we're going to be making a breakfast. So I'm going to show you two things we're going to do. We're going to be doing sunny side up egg in bread, and we're going to do Nutella French toast sandwiches. So let's get started. Got minimal ingredients here. I have a bouquet sitting right here. If you guys have not watched this video, it's my Valentine's special video to show you thrifty ways of getting bouquet done at home for your loved one. So make sure you watch that. So let's get started. You're gonna need if you're gonna use wheat bread, you use wheat bread. I have some allergies in the house with wheat bread, so I'm gonna do white bread. You're gonna need a couple cookie cutters. You're gonna need some Nutella. You're gonna need eggs. We're gonna use 3 eggs. We're gonna use some powdered sugar, and I've got about 3/4 cup of organic milk, and you can use any milk you like. We're also going to use some olive oil. We're also going to be using this vanilla bean paste, and I'm super excited because I finally got it. This vanilla bean paste does not have any alcohol in it. So if you're looking for, I know it's really hard to find vanilla without alcohol, and if you find any that's imitation, it's really no good. So I'm super excited. I got this at Marshall's for like $5.99. But I know it's available on Amazon, so make sure you guys order this. It's amazing. It's so potent, so really good stuff. So let's get started. First things first, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take my bread, and what I did was I left them out just when I was getting ready. I just left some bread out so it's nice and dry. It's good for the French toast. So and I'm going to take a cookie cutter, and I'm just going to take my cookie cutter and cut it in the middle just like that. Okay. All right, we're gonna keep these on this side, and I'm gonna do 4 just to show you. Right. And don't throw these away. I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do with those. So it's gonna be a really nice breakfast. And you don't have to throw these away because I'm going to show you how we're going to reuse this for the breakfast itself. Okay. And just make sure that you have your cookie cutter. And I was looking at using this one, but this is plastic, and it kind of gave me troubles cutting it through, so it's a little bit sharp on the bottom. So, okay. So we're going to take our bread, and let me go ahead and turn my stove on. And there we go. Okay, stove is on. All right, what we're gonna do is, I forgot to get a butter knife, so I'm quickly going to get a, oh, you know what, I can use a spatula instead. So what I wanna do is I wanna take my Nutella, and I'm just gonna spread it in the middle, just like that. Okay. So I'm gonna slow this down just a little bit. And then we're gonna make a sandwich, so we're gonna cover that up. Okay. And then we're gonna do the same thing for the other one. Okay. And I'm gonna put this on the side because we're gonna be warming this up, and I'll show you what we'll do with that later. Okay, so I've got my sandwiches ready. The other thing I want to do here is I want to get our French toast ready, the custard ready for the toast. So I'm just going to get my egg. Okay. And add this to my milk, and I'm just going to mix that really well. Now, I'm not adding any sugar in here. You can, just because I feel like the Nutella in there is going to give it the sweetness. And also, we're also going to be drizzling it with the Nutella melted onto the French toast. So I feel like it's too sweet. So I'm not going to put any sugar in here, but if you wanted to, you could. And then my favorite part is to add a little bit of the vanilla paste in here. And this goes a long way, so you don't want to use too much because I can just smell the Nutella, the vanilla in here. It's so good. Okay. Okay, perfect. Now I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of olive oil into my pan, which is getting really nice and warm. I'm gonna go ahead and dip my Nutella sandwiches into the custard mixture that I have here. Okay. And I'm gonna have to make plenty of these because I think Somaya is gonna have a ball when she comes home. Okay, so we're gonna let those fry just a little bit. In the meantime, I'm gonna move this over. And into my cup, I'm going to go ahead and add my egg, and I'll tell you why. I'm so excited to show you. Okay. We'll wait on that. Okay. Just gonna wait till it fries on both sides really well. This can be a really good breakfast for your loved one. It can be a savory and it can be sweet. And when I mean, I'm really sorry for me hacking or coughing up so much. I've come down with a cold, but I really wanted to get these videos out to you guys. That's why please excuse my voice too. So, ooh, nice. All right, we're gonna get these out. I'm going to lower the temperature just a little bit. Okay. Okay. Now what we're going to do is I'm just going to take the bread piece that we have and I'm just going to stick it on the bottom just like that. In here we're going to go ahead and add our egg. Okay. Now, lots of people like their eggs. There's so many different ways people like their eggs. In our house, nobody likes the white part running. So everybody likes it over easy. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cover the pan. So what happens is the steam inside is actually going to cook the white part of the egg. And I'm going to make one more egg, but I want to show you another way that you can do it. For people who don't like the soft part of the bread, I'll show you we're going to toast two sides and then put the egg in. But now, what I had tried to do this before was I actually took the bread and I turned it. It turned out good, but you couldn't really see the middle part of the egg. It just looked like a piece of bread. So then I tried it this way, and it really, it gave me a little bit of it cooked, not the whole way. Our bottom is done, so we're gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna go ahead and turn it. So let's see what happens. So So see, like when I was telling you that you can't really see that there's egg in the middle, but there is. So we'll try and see if we can get this out really well. And this is not gonna take so long. See here, and I can see that the bottom looks pretty well cooked. I'm just gonna put that, and that's my microwave because it's letting me know that my Nutella is done. So there we go. So we didn't waste any of the sides. And then I also want to give you one more idea here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my egg. Okay. So in here, I'm going to add a little bit more olive oil, and I'll go get my Nutella so it can stop beeping on me. Perfect. Okay. So for the Nutella, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take it like this, and we're just gonna, I think I need to get it more warmer, but that's okay. It's fine. And see, now you don't even need any syrup because you've got Nutella in and out. So this is why we didn't add any of the sugar in it. So with this, I'm just gonna beat it really well. I'm gonna add a little bit of Cajun seasoning on here, in here. The Cajun seasoning has enough salt, and I like the, and if you want to add pepper in there, you can. So we're just going to make a quick omelet. And usually what happens is the kids usually surprise me with a breakfast. So that is why I was thinking of all these breakfast ideas. But I'm also coming up with some, I have a really good dinner idea, so that's gonna be coming up pretty soon. And then I have a couple more desserts coming up. So now, also don't forget to season your stuff. So like if you're gonna be serving this, make sure that you add your salt and pepper, or if you're doing Cajun seasoning like I am, that there's enough seasoning on there. And as you can see, I have some on the side here for me. So okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these pieces of bread that we have the heart in it, and I'm quickly going to go pop this in the toaster. And I think I'll do 2 more because I think I broke one of them. So that's in the toaster. Come back, I think we can go ahead and turn this one. The other thing also you could do is add onions and bell peppers and everything in it. That would be wonderful too. I'll wait for this side to cook. And it looks pretty much done on the bottom. Turn it around. Okay, so it's hot. Let it cool, but just because we're doing it for YouTube and I don't want this to be a very long video, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna make my pieces right here, right now. Make sure you kind of get pretty close so you have a lot of And if it's cold, it's going to be easier to handle too. So that's another thing to keep in mind. Okay. So it's really good. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little egg pieces out of there. I'm going to go get my toast pieces. I'm going to put it right over here. And I'd love to find out what ideas you have to fill into the hearts. So if you guys can comment on the bottom and let me know what you would use, I would really, really, really appreciate it. And you just want to decorate the plate so it looks pretty nice. Just like that. So look, you know, around, you know, using almost the same ingredients, we got so many things out of here. And then I'm just going to take some powdered sugar and just put that on our Nutella French toast. And then we've seasoned everything else. And I just wanted to give this a taste test. So really nice and crispy. And yes, yes, we got it. The egg is running. Perfect. I didn't want it all cooked. I like the egg running a little bit. This is my new favorite thing. I love to do this. And if you have kids who take lunches to school, what you could do is make the hearts, keep them aside, use those for the sandwiches, and then use the outer part of the bread for this kind of an egg for breakfast or a brunch or whatever you want, because I can have eggs anytime. So this was like a really an idea that was going on in my head that I kind of wanted to bring out to you. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I want to wish everybody a happy earlier or later Valentine's Day, depending on when you're watching this video. Thank you so much for joining me on this episode of Raihana's Cuisines. Hope you can join me here next time with another great video. See you then, friends.